So hello beautiful people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, Missy Love Brand. So in this video guys, I'm gonna be sharing it with you on how to get the ECC or the exit clearance certificate. Okay, so I should also notice I am speaking English because this is mainly for the foreigners and I want them to understand what I talking about. So if you are a tourist or an expat who are here living in the Philippines for more than 6 months and you want to go back to your country, yes, you will need the exit clearance or the ECC you call it. Okay, so what requirements do you need to know, especially the first timer who didn't know what to do yet, just like my husband, he didn't know what to do. Yeah, because actually my husband just left this December 6th, just recently, and we actually having a hard time a little bit because we never experienced to get this kind of situation. Okay, because we traveled to the Philippines and to the US back and forth for normally less than 6 months, but he already here for more than 2 years. Yeah, actually 2 years and a half, because we decided to live here in the Philippines for good, but there is an emergency and he needs to go back to the US and we don't know what to do. So this video is mainly based on my experience, and I am gonna be sharing it with you guys, so that way when it comes to you or you are having the same situation, so you already know what to do. Okay, so to get the ECC, actually you can go anywhere where there is an immigration Bureau of Immigration affiliates in your area. Okay, so you can go there, you can walk in, and then you can get on ECC, but you can only get ECC is gonna be 6 days prior to your departure. But if you are in Manila, you need to make an appointment, because in Manila that is the main office, so everything needs to make an appointment. Okay, so if you are in the affiliates area, so you are lucky because you can just walk in and you can apply for ECC. Okay, so what are the requirements to get the ECC? So number one requirements to get the ECC is the Acr-I card. So it needs to be valid, not expired, because they won't accept it if it's expired, even though you have your tourist visa receipt updated. Because that's what also happened to my husband. So that's what I'm telling you. It's everything is based on our experience, and mainly my experience, because I am the one that helps my husband process everything and make it right. So okay, so second is gonna be your tourist visa certificate or clearance or receipt. So that's all the same. So that's the latest and greatest. So that's the second requirements. Third, you need to have 4 pieces of 2x2 ID pictures. 4 pieces, needs to be clear, not blurry, not scanned. Needs to be clear, right? The right one. Otherwise, they won't accept it, and you're gonna be looking for an ID Photoshop. And again, that's what happened to my husband again. So yeah, everything is gonna be based on my experience. Okay, so fourth, you need to have your latest stamp or visa arrival in the Philippines. You need to Xerox copy that, because that's part of the requirements. And third is of course your passport. Your passport needs to be 6 months before the expiration. I'm sure you are aware of that, because that's been talked a long time ago. So there's only 5 requirements that you really need to have to get the ECC. So the 4, except the ID pictures, the rest of the 4 requirements, you need to Xerox copy everything, because they only need Xerox, and you can keep the originals. Okay, so that's all the requirements. So make sure that you do have all 4. And of course, this is a tip also. So normally, and I mean it's not normally, but sometimes maybe tourists, when they renew their tourist visa clearance, they forgot to renew their ECR I card at the same time. So when you are here in the Philippines and you know that you already here for more than 6 months and you renewed your tourist visa, make sure to renew your ECR-I card at the same time right away. The ECR-I card actually good for 1 year. All right. So you need to have that with you all the time also, because that is the number one important requirements that they will be needing from you when you get the ECC. All right. Excuse me. So where can you go to get the ECC? All right. So the ECC, as I mentioned on my first talking, so you can go to the Bureau of Immigration affiliates in your area if there is, but you cannot get your ECC, it's let's say 2 weeks before your departure. It needs to be 6 days before your departure, and then 3 days normally, not normally, but sometimes tourists also do the same day on their flight, but you need to have a lot of time to do that. It's because other tourists, they actually just do that at the Terminal 3. Yes, there is a one-stop shop at the Terminal 3 where you can get ECC, but make sure when you go there on that same day of your flight, you have all the 5 requirements. It's because if you don't have all those requirements, then they won't process your ECC and you cannot fly, so your ticket will be wasted. So that's gonna be really bad. Okay, that's why I'm making this video, just for you guys to be aware of what to do to get the ECC. But if you are here in the Philippines for less than 6 months, you are good to go. You don't need to get the exit clearance. Okay, that is the good thing of staying here in the Philippines for less than 6 months. You know, I mean, it's really not hard to get the ECC as long as you know what to do and you know all the requirements, you know where to go. So very, very easy. Yeah, I am sharing this to you guys so that way you won't struggle like what we actually did with my husband. So yeah, because he left this December 6, 2023, and everything is just a little struggle. And then our Bureau of Immigration is 4 hours away from our house, so everything is just a struggle. It's our first time to do something like this. All right, so hopefully you actually get this message that I am trying to tell you, so that way it's gonna be when it comes to you, it's gonna be smoother and easier for you. Okay, you won't have to struggle. So that is pretty much it that I am gonna be sharing it with you guys. It's very simple. So just be aware. Sometimes maybe there is a changes or something like that, but that 5 requirement is the main requirements to get the exit clearance. Okay, so yeah, that is all. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.